Well, hello. I am Yvonne Platisha. I am an advanced director and I live in Prescott Valley, Arizona. So I am so excited to be here. I was asked to share some tips about the business opportunity, and so that is what I'm going to do this morning. Yes. So how you guys doing out there? Hey, Becky. Hey, you guys. Thanks for joining live. I'm so excited to be with you this morning. I am usually not up and dressed. Hey, Stacy. How you guys doing? So I had the privilege of sharing my story last year at conference, and honestly, it was an honor to do that. So some of you guys may have heard me before, heard it before, so I'm just going to share with you, for those of you who have never heard my story, a quick summary, yes. So I actually started my business almost 19 years ago, and at the time I had never hosted a party. I had never owned a Pampered Chef product, been to a party or anything. I didn't know what the heck Pampered Chef was. My sister went to a show, and she had fun, and she thought that they had great tools, so she really just encouraged me to try on the apron. And so my concern was that I did not know how to cook at all. I liked to cook, but I was kind of the burn queen. So home office ensured me that I was going to get training, so I was excited about that. And I walk around Target and I spend that much money anyway, so I figured I might as well just try it, right? I had two little ones at the time, and I was really just looking to make a few $100s extra a month. So when I started, about 2 months later, I got pregnant with my third, and so I always joke that, I'm glad that the apron was adjustable so that I could still run my business and I could still grow my belly, and it was all good. My apron still fit. So anyway, so I've been doing this a long time, and really, I started for certain reasons, but why I continued the business is for many more reasons. And really why I've stayed in the business is because I learned that not only were the rewards amazing and the income, but number one is all the amazing people that I've met over the years. And really the best part about the business is sharing the business. Yes. So for me, it is all about that. I feel that that's the most rewarding out of anything. So I didn't really start focusing on sharing the business opportunity till just about 2 years ago. So, I don't know, maybe you've been in business a long time, or maybe you're new to the business and you may feel like, gosh, how come I'm not recruiting as much as I'd like to? So what I did was really just change my mindset, and everything just kind of clicked, and my business completely turned around because I realized it was not about me at all, right? It was all about them, really and truly. And I think that it boils down to just really two things, just like anything else in the business, right? Is we need to ask enough people, and we need to have our great word choices, right? So that's what I'm going to share with you this morning. But before I do that, tell me right now, are you guys like totally excited about not the 3,000 points, that's already amazing, but 6,000 points this month, right? 6,000 points when you welcome someone onto your team and they do their 1250 the first 30 days of their business. So they score and you score. So let's see the likes and loves and excitement for that. Yes. Totally exciting, right? I feel like if you just kind of break it down for them, exactly what they will gain, for trying on the apron, and the rewards are just simply incredible, right? So, yay, I'm glad you guys are excited with me, right? So tip number one is to create a list today. Yes. So sometimes, you might feel like, gosh, I don't even have any leads right now. I've exhausted everybody, maybe because no one has personally reached out to you to say that they were interested, or maybe you've reached out to some, but you feel like, they're not quite committed yet, right? So I don't know, maybe you need to think about looking back in your business as to who you worked with, or who is really excited and fun at your parties or in your parties, and just think about those people who said that they were interested before, but then, maybe it wasn't a great time, then. All right. So thinking about those people, and then think about people like me who don't even know what Pampered Chef is. So maybe you have a friend or a coworker or a neighbor, or, somebody that maybe your sister, I don't know, that might be interested, and you've never, talked to them about the business opportunity. So really think about those people. Also, always ask for referrals. I always say this, just for the fact that I never even went to a party. So I always say, do you or someone maybe have any interest in the business opportunity? So I always ask that. So that's always a good tip. It's not just who you know, it's who they know as well, right? So I might say something like this to someone who said that they had interest before, but it wasn't a good time. So, hey, Joni, this is Yvonne with the Pampered Chef. I just wanted to personally reach out to you and see how you were doing. I know that before it wasn't a good time for you to try on the apron, but you might be just so glad that you waited because they've introduced some incredible specials for new consultants going on this month. What do you think? All right. So that's a super way just to share with them, real quickly. I have really found that there is like 4 things that I always include when reaching out to somebody, and that is whether it be on Facebook Messenger, text message, on a phone call, or even in person. I think it works for everything. And all of these are going to be printed, and you guys will have access to the actual words if you'd like that, all right? So I'm going to share those tips right now. Number 1 is make it personal, right? We are in a relationship business, right? So the best thing that we can do is reach out personally and really show that we care, because honestly, they can tell if you do or not. So what you don't want to do is like a mass email or a generic message. You don't want to just put on your Facebook wall, Pampered Chef has all these great specials. Who wants to join my team this month? Really connecting with that person really, really makes the difference, all right? Number 2 is be excited. Yes, yes. So, the more excited you are, the more excited others will be to find out more. I know for many years for me, it's so hard because I had to literally cover my mouth shh, less is more, less is more. I wanted to tell them every single reason why they should start Pampered Chef. I want to tell them every single benefit going on. But really, I'm from the 80s. So, I was all about big hair. So I have to constantly tell myself, less is more, Yvonne, shh, okay? The next thing, number 3, is the kiss. Keep it simple, sister, right? Or keep it simple, sir, right? So we always want to match their level of interest. So like I said, we don't want to just tell them every single thing, because really people can't even retain that much information at one time. So we want to match their needs and then give them a little bit more, almost like in chunks, so that they understand everything that you're explaining to them, right? Because Pampered Chef rocks, right? We have so many different incentives going on. So it's like, we want to share everything, but don't do that, all right? Number 4 is ask a question at the end. And I really have found that this is vital. So asking a question at the end, sometimes we're great at sharing the information. We can, tell them all about how great we think Pampered Chef is. Maybe we set up a chat with them and we're talking with them. But sometimes it's just hard to actually get them to order that kit or actually get them to commit. They're nervous and we don't know what to say. So I have just found that there's a few questions that might work good. One of them is, so have you checked out the kits yet? Or, which kit are you eyeing? Or maybe something like, are you ready to get started? Or what are you thinking? I love that one because that one is kind of like when they're just like, I'm not really sure, So I just say, hey, what are you thinking? Let me know, right? So do you want the best part of your business to be about sharing it? Yes, yes. So, we should be reaching out all the time because hasn't the business totally changed our lives? Why wouldn't we share that with others, right? Together, we are enriching lives one meal and one memory at a time. So now, who wants to know where we are at with our numbers and meeting our goal of 2018 consultants this month to join Pampered Chef? I think we need a drum roll. Yes, yes? You guys want to drum roll that with me? Come on, here we go. Yes? We are at 1,158 new consultants this month. Woo-woo! So exciting, right? Oh, goodness pie. We're like more than halfway there. And we have 8 days left. I'm sure that you guys have been sharing and already implementing all of the super amazing tips that these other fabulous directors have been telling you guys all month. So keep on doing that for sure. Check out Stir on Tuesdays because we're always getting updates in there. And make sure that you guys are sharing to your team Facebook wall. The link will be up shortly. And Chantel will be up next Wednesday to share some more tips with you guys. So thank you guys so much for joining me live. I totally appreciate that you're here. If you guys are watching this in recording, then make sure that you comment. And if anyone has any questions or they want clarification on anything at all, I am totally happy to comment back and help you guys in any way that I can. So you guys have a totally fabulous day, and thanks again for joining. Yes, yes?